All right, guys. Hey, so you've gone through the training on the Watch Me Do videos. Now, what I want to do is I want to walk you through a couple of examples. And the key reason is to kind of walk you through exactly what you do to adapt for different situations. Maybe not chiropractic, maybe you're doing stem cell, neuropathy, whatever the case is. I want to show you a couple of creative angles that others have used that you can kind of maybe use as some brainstorming fuel here. So we're going to start just with the chiropractic side here. So this is Hackbart Chiropractic, and they started doing Watch Me News about, I don't know, maybe 6-7 months ago. And this video here is the first video they've had that hit 1.2 million views. Which is kind of a pretty cool benchmark, a pretty cool goal. When we started working with them, I think they did have a video, I believe it was this one here, that had, well, no, that's 3 months ago. It was a video like this that had about 80,000 views, but really pretty much everything else on the page was about, under 100 views. So, and they only had, I think, about 80 or 90 subscribers. So at this time, this video right here has been responsible for all these new subscribers as well as these views here. And this is all organic, by the way. There is no paid campaigns out here. So I want to show you what they do that's so effective. And I'm just going to kind of walk you through this.
So this is Sheila, one of our practice members, and she is a new grandma. This is her grandbaby, Winston. So I want you to tell us just a little brief history about his story and what's been going on with him.
Well, ever since that he got born, the second that he was born, he has screamed. And no matter who held him, he screamed. And normally an infant does not scream. We gave him 1.5 ounces of formula. He gulped down right away. He was still screaming after that.
He's about a month old now.
Okay. Just want to pause real quick here. So, one of the things that's going to get people to read is your headline. So, baby finds relief from colic and constipation after chiropractic care. Those are great keywords. There's going to get the right people to watch. And Tyler here is doing a great job of having the patient, well, the patient's grandma, kind of walk you through here. So I'm going to let you watch a little bit more, and then we're going to walk through some other things that Tyler does really well. Okay. So one of the things that Tyler and I talked about when he was learning this process was bringing the audience in. So this camera, whoever's holding the camera, making them a part of the video. And so one of the things he does really well right here is he's just invited the camera. He said, "Do you want to come in here and look at this scope?" So let's watch this.
There's a little one right there. We're going to mark that.
So this is almost like impromptu B-roll, right? So we're kind of looking at what's happening.
I also noticed on there you had said the only time he's really comfortable is when you let his belly hang. Is that right?
It was. Last night it didn't work.
How many hours a night does he sleep?
It varies.
Very little, though. Definitely the big reading right there. That's right on the sacrum. Okay, bud. Let's check the neck out, too. I'll put him on this shoulder over here. We're almost done. Alright, bud.
Okay, so he goes through and he's finding out where all the adjustments are going to go. So then we go into the actual adjustments. So let's watch that here.
There's 5. There's 4. Yeah, even like 4. So I'm going to bring your hand up here. Yep, just like that. So we're going to take a little pressure off of the hips. We're going to go straight down towards you. Good job, kiddo. There it goes. Good job.
Okay.
Good job, buddy. There's 1. Now we're going to go to T6 here in the mid-back. Okay, bud. There. Good job.
Okay.
Okay. Boy, that didn't take take long for him to relax there, though.
It didn't.
Good job, buddy.
Oh.
The atlas bone is the top bone. It really can affect the brainstem.
Okay, so what's really great here, Tyler has absolutely mastered Watch Me Do videos. And the thing I like about these guys is they are just being themselves in front of the camera. So here's a couple of key takeaways that he does that are really good. First, he's inviting the camera in to essentially demonstrate what he's doing, to demystify, to involve the audience. That's the first thing. Okay. The second thing is, once he's kind of done that, he acts like the camera's not there, right? He just goes about his business and he's educating this patient or the patient's grandma what he's doing and why he's doing it. This is extremely powerful. It's the little tiny nuggets that he drops into this to educate people. This is what people want. This is what people are looking for when they watch video like this. So we're going to now go over. So this is obviously chiropractic. I think it's kind of straightforward, but now it's like, well, okay, well, what do we do if we're doing something like stem cell? Okay. Well, this is Dr. Kagan Randall and his family. So we've seen them on another training, and so they've done a Watch Me Do here. And what they did was they broke it up into a couple different things because, like me, it's not, we don't know 100% what's going to work. So they're going to test different things. The video that we're going to jump into now, okay, is this video. So what I like about this video is, first, that there is a video. Like most of the time people kind of struggle for what, when it's things like this, when it's not, hey, I'm going to adjust them. What do I do? So this one, you notice on the screen, we've got, this is Kagan's dad and his brother. And so we've got them both here, but then in the background, we've got this, we've got the x-rays, right? And x-rays are a great way to deconstruct and explain and educate what you're doing. So he's going to set up, why they're there first. So we're going to watch that real quick.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Gary Randall. I'm here today to discuss knee pain.
Okay, so notice he's not there to discuss stem cells yet. He's there to discuss knee pain. Okay, that's the first thing.
Played a lot of basketball in his time, amongst other sports, and has the same kind of degenerative change that many people will develop.
Makes them relatable.
Long-term weight-bearing activity, which has associated with it a lot of impact and of course stress on the joint. As we're looking up here at his x-ray, we notice too that on the other side,
okay,
on the medial side, that the joint space is
okay, so they've set the stage. Okay, they're talking about knee pain. They've really kind of done osteoarthritis, and so they really have kind of set the stage here. Now the subject of the video now becomes these x-rays, and this is a clever way to do this.
You see that we're lucky enough not to have much by way of marginal spurring, but there is
okay, so here's what I will say about this. People that have knee pain, that have degeneration in their joints, you may not think that some people will want to watch this, but people that have knee pain will, especially if they've had another doctor go over their x-rays. They're going to want to see this. Now let's kind of jump forward. So this is a 7-minute video or so. Let's jump forward to the actual stem cell procedure.
We are here today to inject Corey Randall with some stem cells that represent a regenerative medicine approach to some knee problems that he has. This is the very simple equipment that is required. Now there's a lot of conversation about regenerative medicine, a lot of conversation about stem cells.
Okay, so I like this. He's kind of he's opening the loop, as we say in marketing, and saying, "Hey, this is really simple stuff," and I think that's really good. And then he gets over here, okay, and they do a couple of these B-roll things where they're doing things that they're speeding up. I don't know that you necessarily have to do that, but you can. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And prior to this, he explained why he was doing that. They're trying to irritate the skin and really, do a couple things to prep the area properly. Okay. Now, the thing I will say about this, I understand this is actually probably an opportunity to really slow down and show people more. This is fine. Again, we're satisfying the need that people have to see what's going on. So let's watch a little further here.
Hi, my name's Corey Randall. So I just had both of my knees injected with stem cells, and it really wasn't that painful. It was a very quick process, and I'm very excited about the prospects. So.
Right. So this is great. This is kind of a wrap up, right? They're just going through and saying, hey, if they're making this relatable to people that are considering it. Hey, I just had it done. It wasn't that bad. And so if you're thinking about it, it's not that big of a deal. Check it out. Okay. So we're going to go into another here. So this is a client of mine, Dr. Ian, and he actually has a different way that he goes about doing his stem cell watch me do video here. Right. So he gets to it. He says, hey, we're going to be talking about stem cells.
Had a break here between my clients, so I wanted to get in and just educate you little guys.
And he's got a fun personality. He's being himself.
And that is stem cells. So if you haven't heard of it, you probably have had your head buried in the ground.
And so the one thing I'll say is the background of what he's doing. If you're watching this and you're interested in stem cells, you see there's something behind him, and he's got a marker in his hand. So something's going to happen here. You're watching. Okay, so let's kind of get into the deconstruction, the watch me do part of it.
The top of the pyramid. What I mean by that is that this cell can differentiate into many different locations, right? This can actually, it's called transdifferentiation. Let me actually twist this just a little bit, guys, so you can actually see me a little bit better. There we go. Transdifferentiation, what that really means is this could turn into, right, this could turn into joint material like cartilage, okay? This could turn into meniscus like tissue, right? This could turn into bone tissue. All these different tissues can be differentiated into once the actual joint, the chemicals found inside the actual joint itself, right? Because you have a joint capsule right in here, right? There's this capsule in here. And once that starts to interact with the stem cell, right, it starts to actually...
So this is a really good example of just, if you don't have somebody for specifically for stem cell, if you don't have somebody you can, do the actual treatment on, then improvise, use props, use your whiteboard, whatever. And think in terms too, there's a lot of times when people come into your clinic that you're showing them, you're trying to make things relatable to them. What do you show them? What do you teach to them? So videos like this, you're only limited by your creativity. So really, I think, again, the big takeaways are what props can you use? Always trying to address the problem first. That way people understand it. Deconstruct the problem, okay? Meaning knee pain is one thing, but maybe there's stages of knee pain. I don't know, stage 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Maybe there's nuances to when people, like maybe there's a tipping point to where people have to have surgery or stem cells maybe becomes more viable. So some of those things, like really like pulling apart the thing, really doing that is really important. I will say that the Hackbarts have done a really great job of, sticking to it, like going after it and doing it time and time and time again. They've got a bunch of videos here. You can go back, obviously, and you can watch a lot of their videos. They've gotten better and better and better over our tenure working together, and their videos have gotten really good. So anyway, you guys, hopefully seeing some of those examples gives you, sparks some ideas, sparks some creativity on what you can do to to make better Watch Me Do videos and ultimately create better video or better content for your marketing.